We do have some weather to talk about coming up in the next 2 days.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot other than very warm weather for most of this month, really. We've been into this run of record highs. We had another record high today, more on that in a second. But this is the system that we're watching right now. I know it's way out to the west here, flooding issues, California and into across the desert Southwest, including Arizona. But this system is what is headed our way, and it starts being here a problem really when we talk about tonight. We think tomorrow night. We think that this system is going to bring with it some very heavy rain. So that's why we have first alert weather days for Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, there will be some strong thunderstorms, maybe a warning or two, but our main concern is several waves of heavy rain. You know, we might see a shower this evening. You can see the clouds building up. This is the last 45 minutes, and you see this little bit of cloud activity here trying to build. We have overcast skies now. We had temperatures getting up into the upper 80s. They've tapered back a little bit. We're at 85 degrees with a south-southwest wind. Look at the dew points at 64. They're actually going to be in the low 70s, I think, briefly tomorrow afternoon. Unusually warm temperatures and really high dew points have been the story here since this weekend, really. So we're going to be dealing with this big rain, however, coming up. These first alert weather days, really, it's about the heavy rain. So isolated thunderstorms really start part of the forecast tomorrow afternoon into the night. We get a wave, I think, of heavy rain sometime in the overnight hours, and then several waves Thursday day, Thursday night before it's over with. So we do think there's going to be a flooding risk, kind of depending on where we get these big rains on Wednesday will determine really where the flooding risk will set up for Thursday. First, like I said, a few showers around. We see the forecast models kicking out this really scattered light stuff. It's a 10% chance. I just wanted to let you know, because if you saw a little bit of rain this evening, you haven't seen any since November 1st. Here's the big show. Through the day tomorrow, I think it's mostly clouds. There might be a passing shower. Most of the activity is going to be in our western counties through the afternoon hours, where we have one more day in the 80s. Then this happens. This is the first wave of heavy rain. We think overnight, heading into the morning commute on Thursday, where we do have rain in the Thursday morning commute, and then in the afternoon commute as well. In fact, I think this is the heaviest rain. This is the actual front. This might produce another wave, but this is going to be some very heavy rain. We'll probably have some flash flood warnings with it, depending on where the rain falls, like I said the night before. But everything in red here, this is the first alert window, and you can see these rain chances, 70–80%. There's going to be great coverage. And by the way, when this is done with, finally fall, i.e. temperatures are going to be in the 60s and 50s for highs, and it's going to last all the way to the end of the month. But these first alert weather days, we'll be watching this flood threat for you. I think it peaks Thursday night, overnight into Friday morning before all this clears out. Friday night football looks fine, guys.